Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about navigation mixin in LWC. So navigation mixin is actually one of the most asked interview question in the recent interviews about LWC. What is exactly navigation mixin? Actually, we all know that the Lightning Web component or it is used to build a Lightning interface, and Lightning interface is a single page application. Mean it is running on the single page application system, and the navigation mixing helps us to navigate to one particular component, the Salesforce pages, the record pages, the object list or web pages without refreshing the browser, right? Means it will we can jump to various navigation by using navigation mixing without refreshing or without jumping to the page, right? So this is the use of navigation mixing. What are the advantages we have in the navigation mixing? First of all, as we all know, right, we do not hard code the URL generally, so it actually generates URL dynamically. Then next is it supports the cross-platform navigation. Like means we can move from one particular Lightning experience to another Lightning experience, from one LWC component to another LWC component, one LWC component to another Aura component, one component to the web page, and we can say that on particular Lightning experience pages like record page and the list object list also. Okay. Next is it supports multiple navigation types like records, object, web page, app, etc., etc. It is very optimized, means we do not usually load whole page, we just load the component. It supports the dynamic navigation, means we can adjust the navigation by using user input. So these are the advantages of the navigation mixin. Now, how we are going to use the navigation mixin? First of all, first step is to just import the navigation mixin from Lightning Navigation. Second, extend our LWC component using the navigation mixin, right? And third is we can use this navigation mixin dot navigate to navigate through the component. So we will create one example. We will have one example. We will create one component. Consider this a component. Now this component, in this component, I'll have one particular Lightning card, and on that card, I will put one button. I'll name that button as a click me. This is my button. Whenever I click on this particular button, I will open the opportunities list view. Means I will open opportunity object list view directly, right? Without refreshing the browser, right? Okay. So this is my example about the navigation mixing. So for that, right, I'll just jump to the VS Code. This is my VS Code, right? Now I will create one component. So simple. I'll create Lightning Web component. I'll name it navigation mixing example. Okay, perfect. Perfect. This is my navigation mixing example. This is my component. It have three files. First is template file. Second is JS file. Third is target meta file. I'll put is exposed true, and targets. I'll give the target Lightning record page. Target equal to Lightning record page. Okay, perfect. Now I know that in template I wanted to create one Lightning card. So I'll have Lightning card. Inside Lightning card, I'll give the title equal to, right, navigation mixing example. I can use lots of attributes here like icon and all, but that is not relevant to my particular example. So I'll just create directly lightning button. Perfect. In the lightning button, I'll label it, right? Click me. Okay. I will use on click in the button. On click, on the particular click, I will open one function called as navigate to and small. I'll use and small navigate to list of opportunity. Okay, so this is my function. I'll create one function inside my controller file. Perfect, right? Whenever I click on this button, right, I will come directly here and this function will get executed. Okay, now what are the steps inside the navigation mixin? What are the steps we need to follow? Simple step. First is step number one. Step number one, we have import navigation mixin from Lightning Navigation. So I'll import navigation mixin from Lightning Navigation. Okay, perfect. Second step. What is the second step? Second step is right, extend our LWC component using navigation mixin. Then how we are going to extend? Simple, right? Here in my particular class navigation mixin example, it is extending the lightning element that we imported default. Okay. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to just extend navigation mixin, right? And I wanted to extend this lightning element too. So I'll put lightning element in the bracket and first I'll extend this class with the navigation mixin. Then I'll simply put lightning element inside the bracket. This is how we directly extend navigation mixin as well as lightning element. Okay. Now we have created one function already, right? Means whenever we are clicking on this button, right, this function will open. Here I'll use the step number 3, right? I'll use this NavigationMixin.Navigate to navigate, right? Now here simply use this NavigationMixin.Navigate where I need to navigate, right? Where I need to navigate, right? I'll need to navigate to particular type called as standard object page. So in the navigation mixin, right, I have various types, right? If I wanted to navigate to record page, I have a type called standard record page. If I wanted to navigate to the record means to the related list on the record, I have standard record related relationship page. Okay. If I have to just navigate to the web page, I have standard web page. If I have to navigate to the app, I have standard app. If I have to navigate to the standard navigation page item, I have this, right? If I wanted to navigate to the page, right, I can pass type as a standard name page. Okay. If I have to navigate to the record page, right, standard object page. Okay. Now I wanted to navigate to standard object page, right? Perfect. Right. So what I will do, I will use this standard object page, right? We have multiple types. You can explore this document, right? I'll pass this document on particular description of this video. Okay. I'll use this type, right? Standard object page. So simple. What is type? Type is standard object page. Perfect. And we have multiple attributes also, right? In the attributes specifically, right? I'll use, first of all, right, standard object page, and in the attribute, right, I'll give object API name as an opportunity. And what is the action? We have multiple actions also. Like for example, if I wanted to create a record page for opportunity, I will use simply the new, right? If I want a read only page, right, I will use different action name. I'll tell you about the documentation also, right? Here we need to end this statement. Perfect. Let me so this particular colon is missing. Yeah, now it will work. Save. I'll save everything and deploy the source to org. After deploying, right, I'm expecting the navigation on particular button, click me button, let it deploy. Deployment is successful. Let me open my org. This is my org, right? Inside this, I will simply jump to the record page, account record page. From here, I'll open any record page. I will edit the page. I'll remove unwanted components from here. This might confuse you, so that's why I'm removing it. And I have navigation mixin example. I'll just drag and drop. Okay, I'll save. Let me hard refresh. After hard refresh, I'll click on click me. Now, if you can see, I directly navigated to the opportunity page without any browser refresh. Means I'm just on the single page. Means it is means Lightning interface is all about the single page application, right? Without refreshing the browser, right? I'm navigating to the opportunities. Now, once again, right, I'll open any record page. I'll click on click me. Without browser refresh, I am getting the opportunities list, right? We have different attributes. Now you can just go ahead, right, and you can just search about navigation mixin LWC reference guide, and you can see all the attributes with the pages, right? Means you can find in this document, right? Action name. If you want a different action, right? We have different actions here, specifications here. Okay, perfect. You can see here, right? Attributes value is getting changed, right? We have different attributes, right? For example, right? This is a standard object page, account new. What will this new attribute will do, right? Let's see. Let's change the attribute. We have a list attribute. If I have a new attribute here, right? And if I deploy this, if I refresh now, I'll hard refresh. Sorry, accounts record page. We actually have a component on account record page. So account record page. Let me just click. We got a new opportunity page. So types, these types we have, right? Means I have mentioned all the types inside the documentation. We have different attributes, right? Navigating to different UI. with this particular type with respect to the types. Okay, so this is the navigation mixing, right? You can try out all the things which are mentioned into a documentation. Now, I hope guys you can able to answer the navigation mixing in the interview. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching.